What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Bible Wisdom. Money is not your answer. You may think, oh, I need more money. And sometimes you might necessarily need a little bit more money, but other times you need to maybe really look at where are you spending your money. But remember, Jesus said you cannot serve God and money. And I think so many times, we think, oh, if I make more money, if I go down this career path, then, I'll be happy or all my problems will be fixed. And I've heard people say that, you can get more money, but then your bills could rise because you don't have a good way of managing your money. And remember, Jesus said that those have been faithful over a little things, he'll put you in charge of many things. And so, your future, when you are faithful now with just the little that you have, you can do so much. I saw this on the news. There was this couple that were dumpster diving. Literally, they were going into the dumpster and finding things, and they met and they saw each other in New York City. This shows you how crazy New York City is. But they saw each other and they were like, hey, what are you doing? And the guy was like, oh, I'm dumpster diving. And they eventually, long story short, got married. And they started to find little ways that they can take garbage and turn it into, a profitable, valued item. And there's a lot of allegories that we could probably come up with for that. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about is, we can find value in the little that we have, especially, when we think, oh, I'm not making enough money, so I need more money. And that may not necessarily be the answer that you are really looking for. Especially if you don't know Jesus, then you need to come into a relationship with your Creator, with God. And Jesus is able to bring you back into relationship with Him. And like I said earlier in this video, God already said you cannot serve both God and money. And so, you're going to have to choose, do you want to serve money or God? And you could say to yourself, hey, I'm not really serving, money. But, can you ask yourself, if you go down that career path, are you doing it because you really love that career? Or are you doing it just for the sole purpose of, I want to have more money in my bank account? Now, there are certain situations. I moved from grocery delivery to now driving a bus. And so, I got a bump in pay. I did start to make more money. But I still had to, really ask myself, who am I trying to serve? What is my life going to be about? And remember that in the Bible, in the New Testament, the root of all evil, the root of all evil is the love of money. And the Bible says, be content with what you have. Now, if you're looking for a house or an apartment, there are affordable options for an apartment. Even if you have a big family, you can do a 3-bedroom and put bunk beds in there. You can teach your children how to work for themselves to, go to college and, make the right choices. You don't have to always just think, oh, more money is my solution, so then I'll be able to pay for my kids to go to college, or, I'll have a big savings account. Another thing that Jesus said about money, and the last thing that I'll probably end this video with is that Jesus said, don't store up for yourselves treasures on earth. And so you have to ask yourself, am I really storing up, treasures on earth? Or am I really believing that one day I'm going to be, in charge of my treasures that are in heaven? And I'm going to, one, possess my soul, my own soul, like Jesus said, but also he's going to put me in charge of much. And with that in mind, you can't always think, hey, more money is the answer. And so sometimes I think that we have to learn contentment, and we have to say, okay, how can I utilize best what I already have? Now, if there's two people in your family, maybe both of you can go to work. Maybe both of you can work, and that should bring in a good amount of income. And then ask yourself, can I create a budget? Can I really, know where my money is going each day, and try to manage the little that you have? And instead of just, I need more, and more, because in the reality is, on your route, on your journey to get more and more, what are you losing in return? What are you losing in return on your journey to get more and more? And so, anyway, hopefully this video was helpful to someone. And really do more research on how to be content. Because the Bible says, keep yourself from the love of money and be content with what you have. For God has said, I will never leave you or forsake you. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hey, check out my website, washye.com. And thanks so much, and I will talk to you on the next video. See ya.